There are a lot of reasons why I decided to join politics. But the main one is the care for my people. My father was a primary school teacher, so I grew up particularly in the village. They kept transferring my father from one village to the other, so I also followed him as the only male child, and I went to school early in addition to that. So I've seen and touched what the masses or somebody who don't have, I've seen and touched it. Now, after that, got admission into secondary school and up to university level. On graduation, I became a journalist. And because this profession has taken me to a lot of offices, a lot of places, I've interviewed the high and the mighty, even the low. So if I look at the experience I have growing up, how we have to go to the streams to fetch water, we have to take our grains some several kilometers to a grinding machine so that they can be able to grind for us. A lot of issues. I decided that I think this time that I should also offer myself to serve my people so that I can contribute my quota to the development of that community, state and Nigeria as a whole, depending on where I will get myself. And I thank God I was given the opportunity. Before I joined politics, I can tell you, you can hardly see any federal project or presence in my constituency. And we had only few people. If I say few people, I mean few people. You can count 1, 2, 3. And that is all. That have the contacts of the people in Abuja that can be able to attract projects to our area. Young people like us should also avail ourselves because we have the strength, the energy, the agility, and probably we say the stamina to go up there, get something for our people and bring it back. So that was the main issue. And I am happy to say that during 2015 to now, I thank God that I have contributed my quota to the federal presence in my constituency. I must tell you that President Muhammadu Buhari gave us the opportunity to rework our road between Belua to Tongo at 22.7 billion naira. But that was the approval. Before the president will approve, a process must start from somewhere. And I initiated a motion on the floor of the House about the need to even allow that road to have a design. That road had a design. Because without a design, it's like you want to build a house and you don't even have the design of that house. You need an architect to put up a design of the house before it is built. So also is the road. So I am very happy that I'm part of the success story. I had to plead with the former speaker, Yakubu Dogara, and he came personally to Ganye, my community, when I was to Toban Gangwi, Ganye, the patriotic son of the land. He saw the road himself, and amount of money was given to us, about 500 million at initial stage. That road was designed, surveyors came, and then we pushed the thing to the Federal Executive Council. We spoke with the necessary people, the Minister of Works, spoke with the SGF, and a lot of people also came and put in their own contribution. And today, the road is already on course. So far, between Mabelo and Jada, that road is almost through. So you can see that I have played the road. And if not because we started the motion and the design, I can tell you a president cannot approve what has not been started at all. Before somebody gives an approval, there must be a process. Today, I can say proudly that in the area of bills and motions, in the areas of empowerment, in the areas of constituency projects, I stand tall to say that there are many. This may not be the opportunity for me to start counting them, but there are many. So this was one of the reasons why I've decided to join politics. And I'm happy that I've been given that opportunity and people are really reciprocating. But we should also understand that we are human beings. Nobody will do something to a level of perfection. We will have our flaws, we have our mistakes, and we will learn from those mistakes. That's why when you have people criticizing you, you look at it. When it's constructive, you accept it. When it is not, you forget about it. But where it is good, you take. So we also plead with our constituents that in as much as we are human and can make mistakes, we should be forgiven where we have been able to make those mistakes. But if I don't make mistake, then I'm not a human being, and then I should be seen to be a perfect person, and I'm not a perfect person, and I have done my best. Again, the reason also that I would say the last one that motivated me to join politics, and particularly to be even a parliamentarian, is that as a journalist before, when I report, I will see members, some legislators being members of regional and international legislative bodies such as ECOWAS, Pan-African Parliament, and a lot of international and regional parliamentary groups. And you hardly see the people you know around being part of some of these parliamentary groups. And for you to improve your legislative duties, you need to be part and parcel of some of these groups. It asks to your contacts at the international level, at the regional level, at so many levels. And I'm happy. I was a member of Pan-African Parliament and the only one in Adamawa State to have been in the Pan-African Parliament, and the second in Nigeria to be an officer, because I was the deputy chairman of the West African Caucus. So it was actually a position that at the leadership level of the Pan-African Parliament, while we discuss issues that borders on Africa, because we were a parliamentary organization that was like oversighting the African Union, and the heads of states and presidents of all these states are in the executive, so they needed a legislative arm. So we look at the budget of the African Union, and of course we are yet to be given the full powers of the legislature, but I think the Pan-African Parliament was like an advisory body, and the AU was listening to us, and we have done so much. Today I am also the national chairman of Parliamentarians for Global Action, again the second Nigerian to have hold that position. It has given me opportunities to interact with a lot of people, both internationally and locally, and I use that also to help build my capacity to work for the people of my constituency. And that's why I will say legislatively, I wouldn't say I am there, but I can say that I am almost there. I have nobody will say that in the history of National Assembly, for the 2 terms I've been, you say there's nobody like Abdulrazak Saad Namdas. I think even history will prove that I played my role very well. And where I have made mistake, I said I should be forgiven. So these are the 2 reasons, and I'm happy that I'm having cooperations of even the people of my constituency, the high, the middle class, and the lower class. I thank you for that. I will keep doing my best. I will offer myself more to do the best I can be able to do.